Okay, so we're back with Rome Total War 2 on whatever turn that we had left off of. Well, whatever turn afterwards. Right? So.
Salve! How can I help?
Let's see. Apparently, Carthago has one of their little people over here, so I guess we'll let them do their own thing.
Rome's champion.
And we're still converting the population to the Roman culture over here, so that's all fun and good. And I'm considering building one of these field Mars and an auxiliary camp over here to see what we can get from these people. But I don't think it'll be worth it, so I guess we'll forgo that for a dual farm setup, I suppose. Okay, so pretty much the North African campaign has been finished. There are still a few cities that we still have to occupy, just simply because the enemy still has quite a lot of fleets around. Speaking of fleets and stuff like that, what is our tax level set up again? So apparently these people aren't very happy, but that is that is acceptable. We're gonna build some fountains there to cheer them up. So now,
Commander,
we have to figure out what we want to do with our navy over here, stuff like that. So I do believe there was an enemy navy somewhere right around this area, so we do have to find that. Could have been this force, but I'm pretty sure there was another one, but we'll get rid of that one first and foremost. Yeah, so we'll try to do that, and we'll try to build up a few more fleets in the process now.
it is an honor to serve
Yeah, over
Rome.
here I've been building a firepot fleet, as odd as that sounds. But it turns out that these firepot ships actually have legionary cohorts on them, as opposed to the other types of ships which mostly use like levies, and so it's actually better to just build these firepot ships. And yeah, I'm assembling a second fleet there. Trying to get the Alpine Legion back over here, and as soon as they arrive, we can build them back up next turn when they get out of their forced march stance. So I think we'll move them over here. Now, as I kind of finish up over here in this part of the world, I have a feeling we're going to move up, and we are going to swing into the Athens area, Macedonia, and really see what is up there. So before we do that, we had to get rid of all these fleets, but that should be fairly fast, so we don't need to keep every single legion over here. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to get these guys to just cross over to the river here.
Your next command,
And they should be able to recruit some leaves. No, that's not good.
Commander.
I'll get the 3rd Legion, who has been posted in Italia for the longest time, to come to the coast and prep for the next invasion over there. Got of course forced marching down here to get rid of this army. I think there was a navy which seemed like it was going to come this way.
I'm afraid. Leave none alive.
So we'll get these guys to come in here. Get rid of this army, which was threatening us. For one of these, I think it was a fleet though, so we'll really see about that.
On the move.
And that takes care of that. So now, we do have to do some army rearrangement here. Yeah, I've been slowly but steadily building up the Britannia Corps. I think we'll give them a few more legions and a few more horses for now, and I suppose we'll give them some war dogs for fun. So yeah, that's the Alpine Legion, and I also believe we have another one over here at Rome.
Ready
This
for battle.
that's the Praetorian Guards troop, and I see this is the other fleet. This is the regular Praetorian Corps. And I think I'll get these guys to, oh, that's right, they were moving towards,
Returning to shore.
Syracuse over here. They were, going to take back our little portion of Sicily. So we'll get them to do that, and right now, You know, I'd really like to raise a Germania core to just kind of play around with, but I don't think we have the provinces to necessarily do that. Or maybe we do. Maybe they are right over here. Yeah, but then we had to build the... oh, we do have a spot here. So I'm going to try to build one of those things. I think I'll do a training field, I believe. Let's actually take a look at the tech tree now. What exactly does the training field allow us to do? So the training field, from the looks of it, actually allows us to get the some of the more advanced buildings. So the field of Mars gives us the regular infantry. A range, I would assume, gives us access to nothing at all. Yeah, I would assume that the range section over here actually gives us access to better archers, or access to archers, but apparently it doesn't do that. And likewise, the horse stables don't do the same thing either. The other two things, they don't do that as well. So it looks like the entirety of these buildings are actually from the training field section only makes it so that it's easier to or rather it increases the quality of your troops. It doesn't actually give you access to other types.
Ready for orders.
I think we'll be able to pull off this legion, so we will. And now that should be that should be the end of the turn. Going to see if we can find another place to train up a legion. We can train up some Gallic troops. So these aren't going to be Celtic people, but it's gonna be another auxiliary corps that we can see how it works. So I suppose we will get this guy to raise his army.
We hunger for battle.
And yeah, we get these guys. So these guys are slightly different from the Celts in a few ways, though. So, they, once again, they don't have the combat power of the legionary cohorts, but it's definitely interesting to see some different units. I think we'll go with a mixture this time, so we'll gain quite a lot of, we'll have a solid legionnaire corps, we'll have some of these guys, and it looks like they have a lot of horses, actually. I think regular cavalry squads are like 60 people, and they have 80 people squads, so that's pretty big. And these light horsemen are actually pretty good at whatever they do, so that's good. I think that'll be our cue for that, and we'll just go forward like that. Okay, so that is that turn resolution. We did manage to actually kill quite a lot of fleets around here and there, so that is rather good. I saw a video pop up there for a second, but now it's gone, so... there we go. Noble death again. That's not that bad. So we're back, and we have essentially secured all of this region. Going to just stack it full of farms to really keep up the public order, and the culture, I believe, is, yeah, it's slowly spreading to our own, so that is really nice. And with that said, we are actually going to be able to pull off a few more armies for serving in other places. Actually, it would seem that an enemy force is converging over here.
Yes.
We turn our fleet back to intercept them. And I think I will turn them back just to slow them down over there. And now inside other parts of the world, the situation over here isn't too bad now. We can get our army over here, the First Legion. We can quick march them, forced march them, and we'll be able to get our forces right to the gates of these people, and we'll be able to cut them down in the next turn. So we'll leave that army for now. It looks like we've actually discovered a footpath throughout the sands, which we don't suffer attrition damage on if we stay on that path, so that is good. Now over here, yeah, I do believe there are still a few enemy armies right around here that we can just kind of cut down
Waiting for a new course.
and go.
Fleet
Yeah,
reporting.
again, the boat battles are really odd. I don't know what's with them. So we'll get our boats to go back over there and resupply, I suppose. And now this faction still has
Commander,
quite a few troops just
cannot
here
do
and
that.
there. So we'll get our army to come in here and we'll quickly resolve this issue. And there we go, just like that. Cut them down. Take the
Your
village.
next command.
And yeah, that'll put that area under our control. Okay, so that should settle that right there. Now,
Your orders.
I do want to start that invasion of Athens and area very, very soon. So, well, now we have actually a full complement of however many legions we can possibly have. So what I think I'll do is that I'll actually hop up to the diplomacy panel, and I'll try to make these people...
emissary, if you come in peace. Be fearful if you come with false words, dripping with honeyed lies.
I think I'll get them to try to sign a few peace treaties with us. Because we have so much money, I mean, if we just kind of throw cash at them, probably going to accept our offers. And because we just generate so much money per turn, I have a feeling it's going to be a lot cheaper than actually conquering
Ready
them.
for battle.
So we can just kind of repurpose troops just like that too. Now over here, I don't think we need the gladiator troopers anymore, so we'll pull them back as well, and we'll get them onto some boats and sent away.
Pausing.
So as we try to move our armies towards Athens and Sparta, I guess we'll start repurposing, or rather we'll switch our policy from just kind of full conquest to conquest, and then a little bit of diplomacy. And well, if we go down this route, we're going to make a few very, very small states fairly wealthy. So here the mystery boat fleet appears. I was waiting for these guys to try to come at us, but they never appeared when I wanted them to. So we're going to be fighting a defensive battle this time with a fairly small force, and well, we're going to fight it and just really see how much damage we can do to this enemy fleet. So yeah, this is the fleet that I was waiting for quite a little bit, but it never really showed up when we had our armies next to it. So, well, these guys were playing cunningly, I suppose, and they waited until our army was gone before they attacked. So we'll see how we can just kind of get rid of them. Now, apparently there was a performance patch released today. Today is Tuesday the 11th, or Wednesday the 11th. So we'll see. We'll see if the battle will be a little bit quicker this time, or if the frame rate problems have been solved is the main thing. Like so far for the campaign map, I feel like it's better. They apparently released the people at Creative Assembly. They released a little developer blog saying that apparently it was like a fairly simple patch to just kind of make. So yeah, that's kind of nice, I suppose. How I think I want to proceed with this battle, because right now we have a lot of these auxiliary spearmen with really low attack. Actually, these guys are I don't even know if these guys are auxiliaries. They are just kind of troopers that we have in one legionary cohort. So I think we'll get these guys to assemble right over here, and we also have some rabble from the streets, the plebeians, and some levies. So we'll get them, and we'll kind of mothball them up into a semi-decent force. Now I believe this is all the enemies have, this little fleet, and I think this is their large. This is their only large military troop. So you know, if we can. Oh. Spoke too soon. It looks like they actually have a secondary force here with a huge ship on, actually. Ship out of 200 people. Holy cow, that thing's big. So, I mean, my first plan was that because we have these two boats with archers on them or javelin throwers, I can kind of skirmish the enemy with them, just kind of exploit the AIs as weaknesses and really just pummel them from afar using our boats. But now I really don't know what we should do. There's definitely a lot of troops here, and no guarantees on winning this battle. That's for sure.
Ready. Advance at speed. Double time.
Now I'm thinking, should I move to meet their forces is one thing. If I move to meet their forces, we might be able to catch them off guard, we're unprepared, and then fight their forces one squad by one squad, definitely equaling making our chances a little higher. Or alternatively, we can just kind of move a little bit faster and try to intercept them. Two raiding ships right here, one with spearmen, one with slingers. And they have the big tower ship filled with melee troops. Egyptian troops, actually. Egyptian infantry on that boat. Jesus, that thing is big. I think we'll skirmish off with these two forces for now. Don't really know what this fleet is doing. It's kind of sitting here, so I'll get our troops to wait around for a little bit and see what that fleet does. But for now, I guess we'll try to raid this boat. It has 58 people. We have 80, but I would assume that their guys are a little better than ours.
General, Harvey, take aim.
Support ships at your command. Quick, reload.
Actually, command our boat here if we do some things.
Set oars.
Oh, there we go. Now we can kind of control the boat. Oh, don't charge. Don't board. Yeah, that's the problem. If you want to do any of the cool cinematic stuff, you do have to run the risk of losing the actual important battles. So yeah, they're going to try to catch us, but we're actually doing quite a lot of damage. Oh, we actually managed to break one of their boats. Going to see if we can break these guys' morale. There's only 10 people on this boat, so if we get a few javelin volleys in, we should be able to set free our little raiding boat. Come on.
Romans ready for duty.
General,
At your command.
Oh, these guys have got to turbo it out of there. Yeah, there. Now it's a boat chase.
Give way.
We're actually running out of ammunition. Oh wow. Okay, I'll get these guys to just kind of continue skirmishing off. I'll take direct control of this boat, and they'll try to do some damage onto the big boat over here, the Egyptian monster. Going to have to pick up speed here before that thing comes in for ram. How did we sink it with javelins? How did we sink these boats? Yeah.
General, to the oars.
Oh, you have the entire fleet coming here now, so we'll pull our army back into the center area over here. Ooh. Trying to box me in over here. Full speed. Oh no! Yeah, that was what I was trying to avoid happening. Yeah, that big boat is just going to demolish our raiding ships over here. Oh well, that makes us down to one boat, so at least it makes controlling these boats a little easier. Oh, where's my mouse? There we go. Chase is getting desperate over here. Oh wow.